Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to e-rev.tv, the electronic revolution. We've got some CEVO P that we promised you tonight between micro and macro, and then I like to call them stoke, but they're not that stoked because I think they're down in the series right now. Stoic?
Stoic.
Yeah,
as in
Associate
back in the day,
Sport Gaming Federation Federales of America. My name is Laser, as always. And casting with me is Trey. So, Trey, get us up to speed.
What's up, America and world? Apparently, because I just recently found out we have international viewers. We're ready to go. Oh, I'm the beginner. I'm the game host. My bad. They're saying go, and I was like, why aren't we going? But it's me. Yeah, here we go. Game 1 is going to be on Steps of War. TVP, M&M versus Stoic Esports Associated. Marine versus Kimber. Right now, they're a 1-1 in the series. So, if you don't know, CEVO is 4 players. You basically play until you win 3 matches. So you could tie and then go into a tiebreaker scenario where you bring in an ace and you play another best of 3, and whoever wins that one is the winner. But basically, it's first to 3. Right now, they're tied at 1. So this is a big game.
Alright, well, TVP, Steps of War, pretty standard stuff. Considering these guys are in playoffs, I wouldn't expect to see 2-gate rush or double barracks, Marine, SCV all in or anything crazy like that. But let's get spawning positions out of the way. Bottom left corner, blue Protoss for super stoked Federales Mexican Border Patrol Kimber. And top right, our cute and lovable pink Terran micro and macro Marine, or Orion, if you want to not count the M from the clan tag. But yeah, let's see what we got. Let's see what goes down. Trey, you're a Terran player. I'm a Protoss player. What do you expect?
Well, I know for Protoss, which I mean this is kind of your lane, but I know the fast zealots are good on this map just because you don't even really have to rush and you don't sacrifice too much to get those zealots, and I know as a Terran it can be very devastating if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, so pretty much I think what you're talking about here is you don't have to do anything like the 2-gate, but what you can do is you can do a 1-gate chrono boost zealot build, and it's just as effective on this map because of the very short distances from natural to natural, which is just down this ramp across up.
I didn't mean to say 2-gate. That's my bad. But I mean,
I don't know if you said 2-gate,
just a fat cell.
But yeah, I just, I was tabbing out, throwing our awesome stream link around so people know that we're live, we're doing what we're doing. Oh, yeah, pro harassment.
We have English and Australian viewers from last game, which was strange, but
well,
that's cool.
That's because we don't discriminate on the teams, and we brought Terror Australias to the table.
And Cheese Factory, which is French Canadian. I
don't want to talk about that. I don't even want to talk about that.
That's okay. Hey guys, if you're into weird shit, you should go on e-rev.tv and watch the last cast we did. It was Cheese Factory versus Revolution Sports, and it was ridiculous to say the least. Let's just say that it's stuff that you won't see in season 2. This can only catch it in season 1.
I feel like
gas steal.
I feel like the gateway was really late for the Protoss player, just based off the numbers, unless I missed a lot of chrono. Nope, he's chrono boosting on that. So I feel like the gateway was late for the Protoss player. Maybe a little slip
his
up.
Rally
Maybe he's doing
is
a little
set
too much.
Local. I don't think he's trying to do an attack. He's obviously done the gas steal, which for those of you newer players is going to delay M&M Marine's tech. Obviously, he's not going to be able to get those quick Banshees like he would like. But he is going for a pretty standard 2 Marauders and a quick slow upgrade, which is pretty standard because it's going to keep that Protoss in his base. It's going to force him to make Stalkers in the early game, and he can kind of have map control until that happens.
I think we're gonna see 2 Warp Gate Robo, and then maybe 3 Warp Gate Robo. Opting to go Zealot Sentry, which means he wants to sit in his base because there's no point in pushing a Terran with the Zealot Sentry. Doesn't work. Not worth doing it. Zealot Stalker Sentry maybe, but he's not making the Stalker. He's not chrono boosting the Warp Gate. Well, now he's chrono boosting a Stalker. So thank you for making me.
He's moving out with those Marauders right now. 3 Marauders, and that could be trouble for 1 Sentry and 1 Zealot. I mean, he's building a Stalker and a Zealot too, but if they get there with the proper micro, he's not going to take very much damage.
It comes down to if he's watching his ramp when those Marauders show up. If he's not watching the ramp and he doesn't get the one gets through. It's going to end up being a dead route.
He's got those units out. Yeah, he's not going to take any losses.
There's not enough for another force field, though, I don't think, on that Sentry. No, there is not. 7 more energy.
So the 2 Marauders versus 2 Zealots, a Stalker, and a Sentry is not, that's not going to really do a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out if we're going to see 3 Gateway Robo, or if this is just a 3 Gateway, like, constant production and 2 expansion. Not really sure.
What Marine is going for is most likely a 2 obviously. Yeah, when I said that, 2 Rex expand, 1 reactor, 1 tech lab, and that allows you to make basic units while still getting the upgrade, the essential upgrades that you're going to need. He's already got slow. Stim pack is the next, and then obviously next he's going to get combat shield. And then from there, we're going to see his tech tree. But two Rex expand leaves you pretty open because you're able to take those 4 gases. You're able to do. It's pretty flexible, and I like it. It's a good Protoss opening. It's one I use most of the time.
Little fight here at the natural force field, kind of okay force field, I guess. Marauders doing a lot of slow, loading into the bunker. Gonna lose that Zealot, and I kind of don't agree with this Protoss play right here. I mean, he's trying to do like an aggressive 4-gate push with a 3 gateway build. The Robo is actually going up. It's about halfway done. I don't think he did enough damage.
Well, not yet, but this Terran doesn't have enough units at the moment to hold this off. I don't think. He doesn't have enough bunkers. He doesn't have enough units. I think if he were to commit fully to this, he might be able to break through and do some real damage. But if he lets him build up these bunkers like he's doing, it's not gonna happen. He needs to make it happen right now, which it looks like.
Ooh, good force field. That might have done it.
Yeah, cut him off. Cut off the reinforcements, focusing that down, and yeah, he can take this out right now,
which is no bueno.
And he lets them get out.
Again, another thing is he shouldn't have let the bunker finish. He should have used another force field because he had 2 more force fields left on sentries that made it out of that fight. So I think if he would have force fielded the ramp one more time and taken out that other bunker, I think he would have been fine. Also, I think if he would have went 4-gate push like that, see, like he's doing 3-gate now, and he literally got 1 Immortal out of that, which is like great. You have an Immortal, they're okay against Marauders, they eat up good damage, but I mean, it's gonna help versus this one bunker. But
Marines is a hard counter to Immortals. They literally eat him alive. And it looks like he didn't give up. He just kind of took a step back and made that pylon as he moves in again.
Yeah, but now there's way more numbers, and there's going to be 3 bunkers. Wait, I thought that was going to be a 3rd bunker. 2 bunkers and an engineering bay versus an Immortal. There's another Immortal coming, but these things are slow as hell, even on this map.
Immortal damage to buildings is pretty hefty.
It's good. Nice. No doubt. Well, Stim is done, so Stim would be nice. Here we go. If he can Stim up, that force field, little unnecessary. He's got a lot of his Marines stuck in the back that aren't shooting that 1 Marauder back there. SCV's repairing on the bunkers. Takes 1 bunker out.
Little misclick, I think, on the repair. They those SCVs weren't repairing anything. Actually, they were kind of caught in the middle of something. The pathing was kind of screwed up or something. I think right now the Protoss is ahead. If he keeps pushing, I think he might take this.
You know what? I feel like the Terran did a bad job with focusing targets. He had so many Marauders. Yeah. And there was 1 Immortal up. Oh, he's gonna get it. He gets that 1 Immortal that I was talking about. I feel like if he would have focused down the Stalkers first, he would have had a way easier time. And he pretty much killed everything but the Stalkers. He took the sentries out, which literally aren't a big deal because almost all his army was in the natural. He took down the Zealots. He took down 1 of the Immortals. I feel like if he went straight for the Stalkers, that fight would have been a lot easier.
Oh yeah, definitely. Marauders need to hit the Stalkers. Marines need to hit the Immortals. It's a weird fight in TVP, but it needs to happen. And if all the range units are killed, he can kite those Zealots all day with the slow with the Marauders, which is not happening.
That's definitely true.
I think he's in a bad way right now.
Yeah, I think he's trying to do too much, because I feel like I can watch him macro right now, because he's getting into these little engagements on the ramp, and he's leaving Marines on the ramp. He's leaving some units like here and there. He's not moving in the right spots. I feel like maybe he's trying to do too much teching and economic stuff right now when his game's on the line right here.
Well, honestly though, he's at 2 bases, so he can afford to pull SCVs and such. And if he is able to hold off this initial push, he will probably win.
Do it now,
but right now, he's doing a lot of damage though.
Yeah, those Stalkers are focusing the work.
If he's able to stop this, you're in a good way. A lot of times when you go 2 base against someone that's a 1 base rush, you might feel like you're losing the entire game until the second that you win. Like, and for the less keen viewer, it may look like Marine is a lot more further behind than he is, when he's really not. He's really doing well right now, especially against this 4-gate. And just now, Kimber is taking his expansion, which is, economically he's behind.
Definitely economically behind. As a Terran player, where would you transition now that you have 4 bunker bio? Just get some medevacs, or go into a heavier mech build?
For 4-gate, I feel like I go a slightly different build than Marine is doing. Well, he's going right now. It looks like he wants to win this thing, going with the all bio army with a couple SCVs, pushing up into his base right now.
Has he stimmed at all since he got it? I don't remember seeing stim.
No, I haven't seen it once. Which is smart, because if you don't have medevacs, you need to wait until the right time. Pulling probes right now. Work
There's
account
the
29 to 24.
Good force fields.
Good force fields. He's able to rope off all those SCVs and a couple
SCVs,
fighters
3 Marines.
as well.
Marauder did pretty good. Again, focusing this Immortal with his Marauders, bad choice, I think. I think you really should just take the Stalkers out and then kite.
Fairly even trade. 9 Marauders, 2 Marines left, 3 Stalkers, 3 Sentries. But what's important, there's 24 SCVs for Marine and 21 probes with 2 mules, though. You also have to think on top of Marine stuff. But on top of what you were saying, it looks like what he's doing right now, I would just tech straight to medevacs. And if I saw a Robo, which I do, but if I saw a Robo with the Colossus, what was it, Robotics Bay? I forget the name of the building.
Yeah,
Robotics Bay
for
Colossus.
Yep.
I would get Vikings, but other than that, I would just pump out medevacs and pretty much roll over this 4-gate with no problem.
So natural goes down.
To 1 base.
I think that's
very important.
I think that's a huge turn of events now, because
I do too.
He held off that push, and then he went for that natural to Protoss, and when he got it, I don't even think it was up long enough to suffice to make up for the 400 he spent.
Definitely
on it. It was up no time.
And also, he hasn't hunted out this proxy pylon though. I would have tried to look for that. But
there's a lot of force fields.
Oh, here we go.
A lot of force fields.
There, yeah,
I don't think he cut off enough units
that entire ramp. But he really to stay and fight anyway. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but I think that was a bad force field for the Protoss player. He cut off a lot of his Zealots from helping in that engagement, and we have a GG.
I was about to say, yeah, he cut him off, but he cut him off in a way that he should have ran away, but he didn't run away. And if we can go to also shout out to our video guy today. It's our first time working with him. His name is Jonas. Thank you, Jonas, by the way. And if we can go to that, in my comment, Jonas, we have the CEVO bracket. I don't know if you have that open yet. Just take a look at the CEVO bracket and see what's going on in the future here for whatever team wins. The winner of Micro Macro and Stoke Esports is going to play 6Jax Energy, which is the #1 seed team, which is a really good team. We've casted a few of their matches, and I really like them. And the winner of that will play 11 Gaming and Think Quick. So either way, if Micro Macro does win this, they have a hard road ahead of them, just because they're at that part of the bracket where you get faced against tougher teams. And I'm looking forward to it.
I'm thinking, oh, I gotta pull my bracket up now, because I was thinking, and then I closed my bracket. So, I'm pretty excited to see almost all the games in here. I feel like a few of the games will be a little one-sided, but, all in all, they should be really good. I feel like it's pretty unfortunate that the 4 teams or the 2 games that are being played in the bracket to get into like the round of 8. I feel like those teams, once they make it into that round of 8, are pretty much just not favored to make it past that, because the 2 teams that make it go against Six Jacks Energy and then Evil Geniuses. So, I mean, they really have their work cut out once they make it to the next round. But still, best of luck to all the players. And then hopefully we can get in the next game. See what's going on here. And Trey, any word on getting into the next game, or what are we doing from here?
No, I'm still waiting on him. But from the teams, he may be taking a break, honestly, because there's no real time limit between when you have to play your first and second games, and the loser will pick the map. So he may be just thinking on that, like thinking about what he's gonna do. You know, thinking about what's a good PVT map, and probably just working on something. Maybe taking a break, because I know when I lose, I like to take a short break, step back, because I feel like if I lose 1 or 2 games in a row, it just turns into like a downward spiral where I just get madder and madder, and I just keep losing more and more. So that could be what he's doing right now.
I want to see a Planetary Fortress rush. I'm just saying. I'd like to see it. Hopefully he does it. But, whatever. Whatever.
Okay, apparently they're not going to play their last game because Eminem wins 3-1. And so he just decided not to play that last match. Not very sportsmanlike, but, whatever.
Hey, I guess that's what happened. Unfortunately, I think that's it then, if that's all we can cover, because they won already. But...
yeah, that's definitely it.
But Wednesday for sure, we have RS versus VT, so look forward to that. But and then whoever wins that should play against, unfortunately, I'm not cutting anyone out, but they're probably going to play against EG, because I don't see EG losing in the round of 8.
I don't either. They're a solid team, and it's they've only got 1 loss, right? 1 or 2 losses, I think, this season.
Yeah, I think one was to Six Jacks,
and that was
then they
against
lost
the
the
first
OT.
place.
Yep.
So but the an eventful game will be RS versus VT. I could see either one of those teams placing in at least the top 3, if not, first place. VT and RS are both really good teams that RS has improved a lot over their first beginning season. Like the beginning of the CEVO season, they've improved quite a bit. And VT just... if you don't know, VT's got a really good lineup as well. So that will definitely be a good game. It's number 3 RS versus number 6 VT. And I can't pick a clear winner for that game. I think it's going to be a good one.
Well, I think that's it for us tonight, unfortunately.
Yep.
Short and sweet, though. But anything else, Trey?
No, not too much. Just... no, not really. Tune in to our next playoffs game. Hopefully we can bring you a little bit more. We'll be a little bit more tuned in. And M&M's Micro and Macro's website is going to be mnmvssea.com, and it's a pretty slick looking website. I've been there, so check that out. Other than that, no, not much. And
Been
thank you for
there,
watching.
done that, got the shirt. But yeah, hopefully Wednesday we'll talk to the RS and VT guys. They're both pretty cool with us. Maybe we can at least bring 2 best of 3s. Hopefully maybe 3. But
Yeah, they're usually pretty cool about matches out. I wouldn't be surprised if we were able to bring you every one of their matches on Wednesday.
yeah. So that's it. I want to thank you, Trey, for casting with me. I want to thank everyone who watched the e-rev.
Happy Valentine's Day, babe.
Oh, man. You know what? I'm cutting the stream right now. Cut it off. We're going. It's about to get intimate.
We're going dancing.